everybody, welcome back. I just want to touch up with you guys on some of the restaurants I ate at. And I ate at Ray Davi, which means King David. This is in the Lisboa market, the Adolfo Lisboa market. And they serve sandwiches and other Brazilian food there, and it's excellent there. So I just wanted to say that I ate there. It was perfect. But I also ate at Olandahar. The biggest problem with eating at some of these restaurants, like the Amazonian Steakhouse, was the lockdown. Because of COVID, it winds up that everybody was locked down. So a lot of restaurants didn't serve anybody. So most of the food was either takeaway or they were completely closed. Somehow I managed to persuade them to serve me one meal just so I could show on my blog how to go. So my hat's off to these restaurants. Olandahar, I ate turtle. It was awesome. Ray Davi, I had what we call it, the plum sandwiches that were really good. The thing was that the fruit in those were a little on the bland side. So when you ate it, the bread was just outstanding. I think if you put some honey on it, some brown sugar, that would have made that sandwich so much better. I'm just talking. It would have been so much better. And then we ate at a Brazilian restaurant which serves a lot of traditional Brazilian food. And I'm just going to say that that food at that restaurant was just totally awesome. I'm talking, I mean, okay, everyone says I'm overweight. I have an extremely low metabolism. And if you know me, that I may actually go 2, 3, 4 days without eating at all, and I'm still not hungry. So a lot of times I'll only eat one meal a day. And what really gets me, and I mean, it bothers me when I eat, like at the Amazonian Steakhouse, and I ordered the 4 patties. I did that kind of as a joke, and I only meant to eat like a quarter of it and give it away to like a homeless family or take it to my friend's house and leave it there so people could be able to eat it there. However, I'm the type of person cannot throw food away, and since I'm there, everybody's eating, I'm kind of forced to eat it, and when I'm done eating it, I'm just like, why did I buy this? So a lot of the food that you see me eat, I actually took home and gave away to people so they could eat. So I'm just saying that. So the food actually was awesome. There was that one restaurant that had the carry out. It was like 2 hours. No, it was delivery. And it wound up being over 2 hours to get the food to us. The food, I mean, seriously, it was like a $3 order. For my portion of it was $3. And it wound up only being like a teaspoon size. It was like a side dish or something. Not even a side dish. It was one of those little plastic little cups like that you put the food in. And this is supposed to be like a main dish. Now at the other restaurant, he brought up a variant of it, of what they did. And it was excellent. It was beans and bread and some other vegetables all mixed into one. I'm thinking it's takaka, but I don't want to say it is without it actually being what it is. But the takaka I ate at the Asia fruit place was excellent. It had the, what would you call it, the spinach taste to the soup with the dried salty fish taste, and it was just excellent. I'm still trying to figure out why they give you the pokers instead of the like forks or spoons. But I'm just like wondering really why they did it. But I mean, when you just start tasting that Asia, however you pronounce it, that came out in that smoothie, the ice cream. I'm just talking, oh, it was just like a party. So I'm just saying, when you go to Brazil, you have to eat at the restaurants. You have to try new food. Don't be scared. Every time I've gone to countries, I've tried new food. 90% of it I really like. But a lot of times I'm only disappointed, like street food, is when the vendors don't give any meat, don't give any food. And it's just like they're trying to take like a teardrop and say, oh, I gotta give this to you. Now that's $25. Oh, I just lost a penny. Oh, come on. I mean, that really annoys me. And what really annoys me, another one, is when you go to the street vendors and you say, can I get extra meat? And they're looking at you like, why? Well, you give me a 1/18 of an ounce of a serving, which is like a little sliver, like a friggin' toothpick version of meat, and now you want me to, I'm asking for some extra meat and you're getting upset by it. So these are the only things that really bothered me there. I didn't see it in Brazil, but I've seen it in some Asian countries where you pretty much have to just pretty much walk away because the vendor just doesn't fathom. All right, you want extra meat? Here's the meat. It's $3 more. So they can't fathom it. I'm like, another time, like at a sorry store in the Philippines, they used to pour the soda into a plastic bag, little plastic like Ziploc bag, and they give you a straw and say, here. And I'm like, no, I'm not drinking a soda out of a bag. You give me the bottle. And they're so worried about the 2-cent deposit, they refuse to give you the bottle. And it's like, look, I'll give you 5 cents for the deposit right here. There it is, okay? When I come back, you just give me the 5 cents back. And it doesn't fathom with them on it. They're making money on the deposit. So I mean, after like a 20-minute argument, finally they just give me the bottle. I'm just sitting there drinking at the store right there, probably within arm's reach, and you could see them just like terrified they're going to lose 2 cents if I walk off with that bottle. So, but the restaurants in Brazil are awesome. They're not like this. I mean, the waiters, the managers, everything was perfect. I love the dessert at Orlando Heart. It was like a almond custard cake. Oh, it was so delicious. I mean, you really seriously, you go to Brazil, go to Orlando Heart, go to that. I'll show you the other restaurant during the videos. Oh, it is just, oh, you're not gonna believe this. Okay, thank you everybody.